All right, so here's the part in the game where um, computer basically begins to go on these fantastic runs, right? That I talked about in previous videos, where all of a sudden they're scoring 4, 5, 6 buckets in a row. You can't get anything to drop. This is a major issue on 22 that I didn't really see that often in 21. So I got my guy right here, and I want him to, slash off into the basket. Basically, come around in this order right here. So he's coming up, and he continues to go to the basket, but he takes this route, right? Which is the common sense thing to do. Now, the algorithm understands the scenario, they understand what I might have available, the opportunity that I have to score. So when I want to pass him the ball, they're going to force him to reroute in order to force a turnover to happen. So check it out. He's coming down, and when I pass the ball, watch what he does. Instead of cutting to the basket, boom, he cuts outwards. Zoom in on it. He cuts away from the basket and into the defense to get the turnover. Boom, right here. Do you see what he's doing? Right? This is all done deliberately. This is how they force turnovers to happen without it looking or appearing to be so obvious. Right? So you're passing the man the ball, and just so happen, he runs the incorrect route, but it's damn near always right into the defense and where it needs to be to get the turnover, right? Coincidentally, right? We got it again. What in what world does it make sense when you got an open lane to the basket to cut into the defense for a pass, right? Unless you're purposefully trying to get a turnover, which is what happened right here, right? The algorithm forcing a turnover to happen. This is how they force. This is how they force these predetermined outcomes, right? This is not all just about how well you're playing, what kind of plays you're running, things of that nature. Look at it again. You can see the moment where where it looks like he starts to dip off into the basket, but it's like he gathers himself and he kind of jerks and moves into the defense instead. Boom, right there. It's done purposefully. Most people will not see this type of shit going on in 2K. Right? You just ignore it, you overlook it, and it's like, okay, it is what it is. I got a turnover. Fuck, I lost the ball. But then you look at it in replay, and it's like, look at that. They forced me to get the turnover. They forced my man to run a bad route. All right. But anyway, peace.